Hello and welcome to MechWarrior Online. Today I'm doing a brief review of the MDD-A. This is it's a hard love for me. I do love this mech and I do hate this mech, but it is a lot of fun to play if you can master this mech properly. And I've come up with a load that seems to work for me that I've been using over the years. Let me show it to you. So I call this Madman. What I've got here is I'm rocking two LRM-15s in this position, then two SRM-4s, and then two more LRM-15s. And the reason I do this is it puts the two SRM-4s down here, down low, where I want to be able to do hits, especially when there's like a light mech involved. And that gives me my forward weapons for defensive down low a little bit, and this puts my LRM 15s in these positions up higher, and then these also up higher. If you load these first, it puts the SRM 4s up top, and it makes it harder to hit targets that are really short, like a flea, which is down here. That's why I do it in this position. This mech has 5 tons of LRM-15 ammo, or LRM ammo. It also has a light active probe, which I could have sacrificed for a additional half a ton of ammo, but this thing is actually worth more than half a ton of ammo as far as what it gives you. The light active probe really makes a difference in the countering ECM, and it also does speed up the data that you get. And I've used it more than once for detecting shutdown mechs. Sometimes you'll walk past a mech and you think he's dead, and then he turns on suddenly and alpha strikes you in the rear and you're dead. That's happened to me on more than one occasion. So that's why I added the active probe. For defensive weapons, once again, I'm running 2 SRM-4s, and then I'm running 6 of the micro lasers. Yes, this is not a build you can build using the regular omnipods that come with this mech, but this mech also isn't available any other way, and it's the only way you can do this build. So I'm using an H on the left arm, a B on the right arm, and then I'm using the standard A's across these sections here, and of course I didn't change out the legs because there's no benefit to it. So what am I getting? I'm getting base armor plus 6 here. I don't think I'm getting anything there. Plus 10, plus 10, and then probably plus 6 here. Yes. So I'm not getting any real major quirks out of this deal. But the heat management is 121. Firepower is 90.4. Yeah, that's significant. And then the speed is 81. And that makes up pretty much what this mech is for me. And what I've done with this, as far as the coloring, I just really kind of dig the way it looks. As far as the setup, I fire my micro lasers and my left and right, and my SRMs also left and right. And so when you look at this, these have a maximum range of 270, which is the damage that they can do at maximum range, and they don't have a minimum range, as you can see. These have a maximum range of 300, but they're not doing very much at 300. So at optimum range, which is about 150, they're doing maximum damage, which is 2.4. So these work perfectly with the SRM-4s. So even at maximum range, which isn't doing hardly anything at all, the SRM-4s are going to work with them. Let me show you what I'm talking about. As usual, I always go to Tourmaline Desert. It gives you a close range mech right away, and it's a kind of a hot map to play on. So I've got this set up. The only thing I change here is I'll cycle these weapons just so I can maintain cool. You can go without cycling these.
Target acquired.
As you you can see, it produces a tremendous amount of heat. That's why I recommend bring that to 0. Cycling the weapon. It's not a big deal. You can even speed it up if you want by double clicking the mouse or whatever tool you're using. And then close in fighting. Let's see if we can get out to 150 here. So here's 130. And I probably ran into something. Yep. So there's approximately 150. You can see how far away that is. And I'm doing maximum damage with both sets of weapons. So here it goes, a volley. One volley did quite a bit of damage. You also notice that they cycle at the same time. They're ready at the same time every single time.
Enemy destroyed. Next target.
New target acquired.
By the way, in that last volley, I kept pressing the button for the LRMs to fire.
New target
I'll do it again.
acquired.
Watch. So even doing that, is pressing the button as quickly as I can, still produces less heat than doing this. So I'm at maximum range. Now my SRM4s are going to start doing damage right away here. See, they're out of range. So these are in range, and my lasers are not going to do very much damage here.
Target
Enemy
destroyed.
destroyed. Next target.
But as you can see, I'm doing damage.
Target acquired.
And as you can see, this thing is just a bundle of joy. And here's an alpha strike.
Heat level critical. Heat level critical.
Anyways, I hope this was informative, and I hope to see you on the battlefield.